Okay, if you're a builder, a creator, an indie hacker, you know this feeling deep in your bones. You've spent weeks, maybe months, just pouring everything into crafting the perfect product. It's done, it's beautiful, it's ready to go, and then nothing, just silence. You built it, but now what? Suddenly you're standing at the starting line of a race you have no idea how to run, and that race is called marketing.
Man, this quote from a Redditor who's building a Notion template it hits home, doesn't it? This person has this incredibly powerful, super marketable skill, video editing, but they're completely stuck. They're paralyzed by the what do I make and where do I even post it? It's just a perfect snapshot of the problem that so many of us face every single day.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say, yeah, it probably does. That feeling of being a total rock star when you're creating, but a complete amateur at marketing, it's so common. You are definitely not alone in this.
And that feeling, that's what I like to call the builder's dilemma. It's this core conflict that just trips up so many technically skilled solopreneurs.
See, you've put all your energy into building, and now you're just supposed to flip a switch and become some kind of marketing guru overnight? The Redditor we just heard from, they mentioned they had about $1,000 in capital, but were absolutely terrified to spend any of it without knowing if the product was any good. That fear, it's real, and it leads to doing nothing at all.
But here's where we're going to flip the script on this whole situation. The solution isn't to try and become someone you're not. It's all about finding and using what you already have. Let's talk about your unfair advantage.
Okay, this is it. This is the single most important idea to grab onto. Your ability to build, to design, to create the thing in the first place, that is your marketing superpower. You don't need to go learn some whole new discipline from scratch. You just need to point your existing talent in a new direction. So, what is an unfair advantage? It's just the skill that you have that feels easy to you, but is hard for other people. For our Redditor with video skills, their advantage is huge. They can show how their product works. While everyone else is struggling to write blog posts about their features, they can create a killer 30-second demo that shows the real transformation. That's the key.
So, how do you actually start using this advantage? Well, first things first. Forget about trying to craft some perfect 50-page marketing strategy. The first step is way simpler than that. It's just about finding your rhythm.
Now, this is so important. When we talk about rhythm, we're not just talking about a posting schedule. It's about finding a repeatable process for creating your content that just clicks with people. It connects with them emotionally. It shows them why your product solves a problem they actually have. And this just hammers that point home. What good is spending a month building a super complex multi-channel strategy if you never actually post anything? It's so much better to just pick one channel and start creating consistently. Action beats theory every single time. And here's the final piece of that puzzle. You don't figure out the perfect strategy in a spreadsheet. You discover it in the comments, in the view counts, in the DMs you get. You learn what works by actually doing it.
Okay, so you're ready to get started. You're going to find your rhythm. But what do you actually make? This is where we get super practical and answer that core question from our Redditor. Listen, this is probably the biggest mistake builders make in marketing. They list all the cool features they built, but here's the truth. Nobody cares about your database relations or your clever formulas. They care about what it does for them. The value has to be crystal clear immediately. If it's not, even a $9 product will feel too expensive. You have to show them the solution to their problem, plain and simple.
So here it is, a dead simple 3-act structure for every single marketing video you make. Start with the before, show the chaos, the pain point. Then, bring in your product as the hero, that's the how. And finally, reveal the after, the organized, stress-free, beautiful result. This little story arc is so powerful because it's not about you, it's about the customer's transformation.
Okay, so you know what to make. Now we got to tackle the where. Because, let's be real, your perfect video is completely useless if nobody ever sees it. And the secret isn't to be everywhere at once, it's to be in the exact right place.
It's an old saying for a reason. Fish where the fish are. The biggest temptation is to just spray and pray. Post on TikTok, Instagram, X, LinkedIn, all of it, and just hope something sticks. That is a one-way ticket to burnout. The smarter move? Pick one. Just one single channel where your ideal customers are already hanging out and go deep there.
So where is that one place?
Well, if you're selling a Notion template, you can go on Reddit and find people literally asking for help with the exact problem you solve. On TikTok or Instagram, your video skills are perfect for those quick, super satisfying before and after reels. And on a platform like LinkedIn or X, you can share stories about productivity that build you up as an expert and naturally lead people to your product.
And once you start posting consistently on that one channel, this is where the magic really happens. You'll start to see what resonates. You'll get feedback. The data itself will show you what's working. And that's when your perfect strategy starts to write itself, based on the real world, not some textbook.
Oh, and a quick but really important point here. Don't get paralyzed trying to pick the perfect sales platform before you've even made your first video. Your #1 job is to prove that you can get people interested. Just generate some traffic, get some eyeballs. You can worry about optimizing the checkout process later on.
When you are ready, here are 3 great options. Gumroad is kind of the classic for beginners. It's awesome for building trust with reviews and sales counts. Lemon Squeezy is a more modern take with great marketing tools baked right in. And Polar is fantastic if you want the lowest fees and you're really focused on analytics. The right choice really just depends on what you care about most.
And this really brings it all full circle. Being a solopreneur is demanding. It's exhausting. You simply cannot do everything. And that's why this approach is so critical. It's not about adding marketer to your already long list of jobs. It's about using the skill you already have, the passion you already possess, to do marketing in a way that feels natural to you.
So I'll leave you with this question. Forget about what you can't do for a second. Look at what you've already done. You are a builder. You're a creator. So what is the one skill you have? Maybe it's video, maybe it's writing, design, I don't know. What is that one thing you can use to start showing the world what you've made? I want you to identify it and then take one small step to use it tomorrow.